Alright, so we are on our way to San Francisco. The road to Meta is becoming like a really real. Having a consultation with Dr. Chen, and our first stop is Chicago, I think. I know the lighting is just atrocious, but
because it's 4 in the morning.
It's 4 in the morning, so it's like pitch dark out there. So I have this light up here, and yeah. First leg is done. Chicago. So the bathrooms are really gross because there's like 7 guys waiting for the stalls, if you know what I'm saying. That's why I'm on the road to Meta. Get it?
Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road.
You're just right in front of the sign.
Ah.
Yeah. There we are. Just saw Dr. Chen and had the consultation with him, and he's really, really, really down to earth. Really nice guy, and I can't wait to have surgery with him. Yay! So the surgery is going to be in July sometime, because that's when my insurance will hopefully pay. Right, Sandy?
Right.
So, but the journey continues. Now we just enjoy the rest of our time in San Francisco. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed my little clip on my continuing road to Meta. So, a few things that I can talk about that I didn't mention in any of those clips. I do have a surgery date, and it is for July 3rd of 2018, so yay. Dr. Chen is very personable, and he really explains things in detail, and he is upfront and honest about how he sees in his head how your results will turn out. So looking at my anatomy now, just warning you guys, if you're not used to hearing talk about your junk and like female anatomy and stuff like that, then maybe you should turn away, but I'm going to talk about it because that's just how I am. What's going to happen here is I have good growth, so that's good. He says I have a 75% chance of being able to stand to pee, meaning to like pull it over my jeans kind of thing, because anybody can stand to pee if you're naked, right? So so I'll take those odds. The problem with me is my labia majora there's a lot of it there, so it could impede on the size or length of the phallus. But he said that in a subsequent surgery down the line, 6 months to a year, he can go back and he can cut that back, and it will actually lengthen the phallus even more. So I'm good with that, you know. So I might have to have 2 surgeries to get a final result on the length that I want. There's plenty of labia minora to create the urethra can say it, urethra, okay? And then he actually uses the rest of that to wrap around and make it, you know, a little bit more girthy. And then takes, you know, your labia somehow and does the scrotoplasty. I'm not sure if I'm going to have implants or not. I don't think that I am. So we'll see. We'll see what happens, but he's not going to do that in the first surgery anyway, so I have like 6 months to a year to think about that after the surgery. And he also looked at me and he said that, you know, I'm a good candidate because I'm really fit. And he looked at me and he's like, hey, I wish I was as fit as you, which, you know, pumped me up. But I asked him, I said, you know, would it help even more if I lost a little bit more weight? And he's like, yeah, it actually would. So the leaner you are, the thinner you are, the better for these kinds of surgeries. So I'm 5'6" right now. I weigh about 152 pounds. I think that I would like to get to 145. So, and honestly, it's hard for me to get under 150. So I'm gonna really have to buckle down. I mean, I have 6 months to get there. I think I can lose 7 pounds in 6 months. I hope. But I'm gonna work on it because I want it to have the best outcome as possible. So so that's what's happening. Yeah. Still doing therapy for insurance coverage. We'll see if that happens. If not, it's out of pocket. And also what's going to happen is he has decided, and he actually decided while he was sitting there talking to me, that he's going to have me stay in the hospital for 1 day. He says based on what other guys have told him after the surgery, they would have preferred to have stayed over a night rather than been sent home that day. So he's going to have me stay over in the hospital 1 night, which I'm glad of. Now he has a hospital or surgical center, so I'm not quite sure which one I'm going to have, but either way, you can stay overnight in each place. And I'll have to be in the area, which is San Francisco, and I live in New Hampshire, for 1 month. And Sandy just can't take off a whole month of work. So ideally, I mean, this is why we scheduled it in the summertime, because Ben is off of school, so Ben is going to be a really, really big help because he's coming along. So Sandy will stay for the first 2 weeks, and we have to board the dogs. So boarding the dogs for a month, I mean, everything. It's going to be really costly. Got to board myself. You know, we got to feed us. I mean, you know, this whole thing, this whole shebang is going to be, you know, a load of money. But she's going to fly back, and after 2 weeks, and then Ben and I will be there the following 2 weeks. I'll probably be at the point where I can, you know, move around and take care of myself, you know, really well. But he'll help with whatever I need help with. And plus, you know, he's good company. He knows how to work the public transit. He knows how to navigate airports and anything. I mean, he knows how to cook. You know, so and by that time, I'm sure he's going to be about 6 feet tall. I mean, he's just growing like a weed.
Suddenly, the ground rumbled and began to shake. A magic beanstalk grew up right before their eyes.
And so he can carry me if he had to. Anyway, so that 2 week period, he'll be with me, and then when Dr. Chen gives me the okay, then we fly back. He does allow you to shower 2 days after the surgery, which is really good. He doesn't want the water to actually hit your phallus, but you can wash off and actually be in the shower, and that's encouraging. And also, another good thing about Benjamin is that he can do my T shots for me. He's done them before. Sandy's not so great about it. So it's going to be great to have him there. Now, what we're planning on doing too is also we're going to get there probably 2 or 3 days before I actually have my pre-op and have my operation, just so we can take Ben, to Alcatraz, and we're going to take bikes and ride across the Golden Gate Bridge and just show him the sights, so he can get, some, sights in and have a good time, not just, be taking care of me. And also, July 4th, we're going to be there, and that is Sandy and my 5th year wedding anniversary, actually. So I'll be high on drugs, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, so that's it. Just wanted to fill you guys in. I'll be probably making more of these videos. The sooner and the more information I get, the more information I can give you guys, and I hope this helps. So tell your friends that I'm making these videos about metoidioplasty, specifically with urethral lengthening, and have them subscribe to my channel so they can, get filled in. If you have any questions, leave them below, and I'll do my best to answer whatever questions you have, and if I don't know the answer, I'll certainly try to find out for you. Okay? Alright, we'll see you next time.